Mr. Chairman, there's been an all-out regulatory assault by this administration on the American economy. Healthcare, financial services, NLRB, FCC, you name the agency. That's the reason we're limping along here with a growth rate far below what Americans have every right to expect. But of all the overreach, none has been more dramatic than the EPA. I want to thank Chairman Murkowski for this extraordinarily important bill to try to restore the growth that we need to have in our country. We have a depression in Central Appalachian part of Kentucky created by the Environmental Protection Agency. We call it the war on coal. We've lost miners. We have lost population. And as you can imagine, I feel it's my responsibility in representing my people to do all I can to try to turn this around. Earlier this year, I wrote a letter to all 50 governors that the EPA was on shaky legal grounds in its attempt to apply carbon rules from its proposed clean power plan that would require dramatic reduction from existing power plants. This regulation would raise electricity rates by double digits in my state and is projected to shrink Kentucky's economy by $2 billion. I encourage every governor, for the sake of their constituents and their state's economies, not to comply. The bill before us guarantees that governors who heeded my warning will be protected. This bill will prohibit funding for EPA to force states to submit an implementation plan under the Clean Power Plan. The bill also prohibits the implementation and funding of the Waters of the U.S. rule, and it will prevent funding for a new ozone rule that would have serious detrimental effects on jobs and electricity prices until certain thresholds are met. So for all of these reasons, the bill as written with these policy provisions is extremely important, not only to my constituents, but I expect to many of the constituents of people who are represented here on this committee. It will protect jobs. It will protect jobs, keep electricity prices low, and fight back against the bureaucratic overreach committed by this administration's EPA. And I would urge that the amendment be opposed.